Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Great morning. Hey, hey, hey. Great morning, amazing people. How y'all feeling today? I hope everybody's feeling good today. Oh, I think we're going to change where we're going to sit at today. I think I'm going to sit over here. Yeah, got good light over here, too. Good light. Good. Good light. Hello. How are you? How are y'all doing this morning? Let's get that little airport pillow out of here. Oh, Charlie said you look refreshed. Thank you. I feel amazing today. hmm I need y'all to share. Share. Good to see you too. Make sure y'all share, tag somebody, tag your best friend, your cousin, your mom, your dad. Get the tag. Anthony, good morning. So I've been meaning to ask, do you have one of these men one of these black men you highly speak of? Okay. Exello, I've been watching you for 2 to 3 years. Thank you. Um, Good morning. So, I want to talk about worth. I talk about worth a lot because I want people to know their worth. Um, so the other night I got a message from a woman, an email, and her boyfriend follows me. I get these messages a lot where women are like, "Oh, my man is sending me your videos," and I don't know why. I don't know why he's sending me your videos, cause he's not a good man. Okay, he's a cheater. hmm So me reading this very long, lengthy email, right? The woman refers to her man as a cheater, and then goes to quote back to me my bio on YouTube. And I'm Shalakemia, as an empowerment enthusiast. You know that I don't know if verbatim, but that talks about real issues, this and the third. And then she quotes that I bash women. I see that you tear down women. Then she says, "What do you think that I should do?" My first thought, because my brain thinks different, obviously. If you feel I tear down women, why do you want my advice? Because deep down, you don't feel like these women they don't truly feel like I tear down women. Because if someone is negative and tearing people down, why would you want their advice? Why would you want their help? Why would you be reaching out? That makes no sense to me. And this is how you know that people are not healing, people are not healed. This is how you know. Because it was so contradicting. Like, well, and this is and this is another thing with people, right? If you want help, say you want help. If you want advice or an opinion or some direction or whatever, say that. What's so wrong with it? And this is what's wrong with our people. Communication is very, very off. Communication is off. Being real is off. Because if I find somebody um negative, or I feel like they tear down Black people, I'm not going to go to them and ask them, well, what do you think we should do as Black people to do better? That don't make sense. Why can't we as people just reach out and be like, I need help? Or do you know, if I tell you, I have had beautiful women reach out to me though, and they're like, Shalakemia, I watch your videos. I might not agree with everything, but a lot of stuff you say is real. This is my situation. What's your opinion about it? What would you do? Why can't that be the approach? See, I'm a teacher today because it makes no sense. Um, and she also, added how, they were very educated. She's very educated, things like that. The problem I have with people always trying to throw just their education out there is when you go to college, they don't teach you how to love a man. They don't teach you how to love a Black man. They don't teach you how to love. They don't teach you how to be accountable. They don't teach you respect. They don't teach you that. They prepare you for the job that you want to do. They prepare you for the career that you want to go into. That's what they do. People, you can bring up your accolades all day long. If I'm coming to the table, and someone's trying to get to know me, I'm not just going to tell them, oh, well, I have a college degree. I'm not, no. I'm going to explain to them who I am. I might talk about, yeah, I went to college for a few years. I studied this, but I'm not just going to talk about that. I'm gonna let a person know, listen, I'm genuine, I'm understanding, I'm big on loyalty, I love hard. Um, but also I don't have no problem walking away from someone that doesn't know what they have when they have me. You see what I'm saying? I'm a allow a person to get to know me and just be straight up from the door. You know why I be straight up? Because I don't know if me and that person are compatible. I don't know if we're looking for the same things in life. You see what I'm saying? I don't know. So that's why it's important to have a conversation with people. My issue um with this woman was, she said that he's been cheating. Why would you stay with someone that's cheating and then try to email me and blame me? I don't see, what people have to understand is when I come and I do content, I don't really know your relationship status. I don't know your friendship. I don't know your relationships with your family. I'm coming to deliver a message. I don't even know these people personally. So if he's sending you my content, you're triggered. You're triggered by the content. Then you reach out to the content creator and tell me, by what you seen, I tear down Black women. But then you want some advice. I'm confused. That's just weird to me. But my question is, why are people staying with cheaters? If you know a person is cheating, why do you stay? Like that, when I read the whole thing, and that was the first thing that came out to me. You know for a fact he's cheating. Why are you staying? That's the question. And a lot of people stay with people that cheat on them because they don't know their worth. Some people are not strong enough to walk away. I can understand if I can really understand, because I've said this before, right? That sometimes a person will cheat because things are lacking in the relationship, you know? And if I know that I'm doing everything in my relationship, right? And everything to my capability to make sure that, I'm the woman that I need to be to my man, and he go cheat, that's on him, right? But if I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do and he cheat, that's on me. I dropped the ball. Period. Period. I came to be real this morning. I dropped the ball. I dropped the ball in my relationship. That's the only way I could see somebody staying and maybe working it out. If they felt like, well, I dropped the ball in my relationship. And not saying cheating is okay. And not saying that because, but you have to understand when you are not doing the things you're supposed to do in a relationship. Like I know some men cheat. Some men cheat because they want to cheat. They want to cheat. They want to. We're not going to ignore that. But there's some that cheat because they're not getting what they need at home. They're not getting that nurturing. They're not getting that respect. They're not getting that positive environment. They getting a nasty attitude. They getting somebody that don't want to be intimate with them. That's what they're getting. So then they go and it's like you push them in the arms of another woman that respects them. You see what I'm saying? Respects them, understanding, compassionate, showing them affection. I told you before, when you subtract affection and intimacy from a relationship, you turn it into a friendship. That's your roommate, baby. That's your roommate. If there's nothing medical going on with your vagina that you're withholding it, and ain't nothing going on with your hands medically that you can't touch them and give them a hug and a kiss and show them that you love them, be affectionate. You turned the relationship into a friendship, and that's just as real as I can get. Because with your friends, you're not intimate with your friends. Am I right? You're not intimate with your friends. Your friends are your friends, right? Your friends are your friends. And it's a friendship because there's no intimacy. Becomes a relationship when there's intimacy and there's an agreement between both parties or whatever y'all doing. But a lot of people have turned their relationship into a friendship and wonder why it's the way it is. Because you're not operating like you're in a relationship. I don't understand like how many times I gotta break it down. But I don't see a person staying and somebody cheating. Now you mad at the world and you and and then he's sending you my content and you really mad. You really mad. Said I'm giving a pass to black men that don't even deserve what I'm talking about in my videos. Hmm. That's how you feel about that black man you with. Why you with him? If you gonna feel like that, I'm in. To me, it's common sense. Why you with him? You being with him is a reflection of you. That don't even. I'm telling you, people don't know their worth unless you have narcissistic, traits. And you just staying with him to complain, or you know what I mean. You don't have the strength to move on. What's the problem? What's the problem? What's the problem? One thing about me, I can take responsibility. Okay, for me, I can take responsibility for me. I can take responsibility for my actions. I can be accountable. Right. One thing about me, I don't play when it comes to friendships. I don't play when it comes to family ships. I don't play when it comes to relationships. I'm gonna be straight up, you know. Um, I'm gonna make sure I play my part. Period. I'm gonna play my part. But one thing I'm not gonna do is stay with somebody that does not know my worth. I'm not gonna stay with somebody that I know is cheating. That shows a person you don't know your worth as a person. You don't know your worth. What is the problem? Why can't you get the strength to go ahead and walk away from the relationship, knowing that you have put your all into it, you have been loyal, you have been genuine. Why can't you just feel like, you know what? This ain't for me, baby. I'm gonna make peace with it. I'm gonna pray, whatever you do. I'm gonna pray. You feel what I'm saying? I have the mindset to understand, okay, this ain't for you. Clearly, it's right there in front of you. Let me go ahead and get myself together, heal, and get the strength to go ahead and exit left stage, exit right stage, left stage, whatever you got to do. Because you have to understand when you stick around in a situation that's not for you, you missing out on what's really for you. That's why it's so important for people to know their worth. It's so important. Philip, some stay because they are benefiting from them in some type of way. What it, what are people benefiting from being miserable? Clearly. I read this email. This email was miserable. I felt the energy. It was unhappy. It was miserable for the simple fact that he sent her my video and she reached out to me the way she reached out. You reaching out to a stranger. You don't know me. You don't follow me. All you've seen was the few videos he sent you. You haven't seen all my content. You didn't research. This person seemed automatically triggered by whatever he sent her. I don't know. Men do that all the time though. They send the person they're dealing with my content. And I'm gonna be honest with you. Some men, that's a way of communication with their woman. And I've had to tell women that. He's trying to communicate something to you that he can't communicate with you directly. That's also a problem. When the person you with cannot communicate with you directly, because it's going to end up being an argument about the way he feels. Hmm. Yeah, about the way he feels, it's going to be an argument. So that's a lot of people's approach. I'm not saying that's everybody's approach. That's a lot of people's approach. They will send in my content because I've expressed something in my content that they have been feeling. So they'll send it. And that's their way of, but then that's the outcome. But then my thing is like, I don't know. Am I the only person that looks at life like I don't want to just waste life with somebody? Like, if we're not on the same page, you know, if this person isn't ready for the things I'm ready for, it's just time to go. I don't know. Like I know I can't be that only person that understands, okay, I'm hurt, baby. I'm hurt because I put my all into this, but I understand that this isn't for me. I understand this person is not for me. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that because you know what? My mindset is like, this person ain't for me, but you got to go ahead and heal and let go and move forward to embrace what's for you because better is coming. Baby, better is coming. I'm so in tune with myself, okay? I don't mind walking away from people. I have receipts. I have receipts. I don't mind walking away. I'm so in tune with myself. I love myself. I know when I love other people, I put my heart and my soul into it. You feel what I'm saying? I know that I know I've been genuine. I know I've been loyal. I know I've had their back. I know I've spoke life into them. I know I was a helpmate. So when that's not appreciated and it's disrespected, Shalakimia walks away with no notice. I promise you. There's probably somebody in the comments right now that I used to date that'll tell you. Just being real. They probably in the comments right now talking about, I mean, I've seen them before. Like, she's not lying. She's a good woman. She'll walk away. She'll change her number. You won't be able to contact her. She'll block you everywhere on social media. Yes, I will. I'm not about to talk about disrespect. I'm not about to retaliate. I'm not about to get even. I'm not about to do nothing. I'm about to go about my life. because I know who Shalakemia is. And I'm sharing this for a reason this morning. I know who I am. I know my worth. I know what kind of person I am. I know what kind of heart I have, what kind of mind I have, what kind of spirit I have. I know that. I promise you. I know who I am. So I'm not sitting up here um tolerating any type of disrespect to my loyalty, to my genuineness, to my heart. I know what I deserve. So am I going to sit up and deal with someone that is cheating? Nah. Somebody that's disrespectful? Nah, because I'm not disrespecting you, baby. I'm not disrespecting you. I'm not cheating on you. I'm a helpmate, you know. I speak life, power, encouragement, inspiration, motivation. I'm not a perfect woman, but I'm a great woman. I mess up. I know how to apologize when I mess up. All of that. All of that. So I don't understand people that no, I'm not gonna say I don't understand people that don't know their worth. I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna say, hold on. I'm gonna say, no, Linda. I'm not giving no notice, Linda. I'm not giving no notice. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. People know what they do. Even in friendships, I gotta go. And this is real, y'all. I got to go. I don't have time for that foolishness. Not when you got goals and you got dreams and you trying to live a positive life and you don't have time for foolishness. I don't have time for somebody that don't align with what I got going on. Just align with the positivity. Like what's wrong with it? What's wrong with being positive? What's wrong with being around positive people? What's wrong with being in a relationship with somebody that wants something out of life? What's wrong with that? What's wrong with us respecting each other? What's wrong with us encouraging, empowering, and inspiring each other? Baby, let me tell you something. If we can't encourage each other and empower each other and inspire each other, we don't need to be together. We don't need to be friends. We don't need to be close family members. We don't need to be none of that. Because that's what I'm about. That's what I'm on. I'm going to protect my peace. I'm going to protect my happiness. Shalakimia don't have no problem being alone. I promise you that. Ask the Almighty God about me. I don't have no problem being alone. I don't have no problem going to accomplish these goals and dreams on my own. I have no problem with it. Because I'm not taking people that still want to dab in drama and want to be negative and running around, trying to get revenge on people and talking about people and dragging people's name through the dirt. I don't got time for that. I don't got time to be surrounded with people like that. That's why I do not mind being alone. I don't. I will walk away in a New York second, baby, because I don't have time. It don't align with the promise on my life. It don't align with what I got going on. We can't be better people and be able to be better to other people, be there for other people. You see what I'm saying? Check on each other, make sure each other's okay, operating like that. We can't do it. We can't do it. We can't. You can't be afraid to go alone until you meet that person that's for you. So many people spending time sitting up crying over somebody, being sad over somebody, being depressed because you feel like y'all was going to be together forever. Y'all was going to get married. Y'all was going to do this. Y'all was going to do that. That just wasn't the person, baby. That's it. I know it hurts. I know it hurts. I know it hurts. But when do you stop letting it hurt and use it as power to bounce back? The sooner you get away from what's not for you, the sooner you get close to what's for you. It's simple, I promise. Some people make it complicated. I've made it complicated before. Then when I understood my power and understood that why would I allow somebody that disrespected me, didn't value me or appreciate me, why would I give them power over me? I'm not giving nobody like that power over me. I'm gonna keep it moving. I'm gonna keep it moving. I'm gonna go about my life. Because see, the goals and the dreams are the same, baby. The players change. You understand that? The players change. Understand that. Understand that. Shelby, I've always been alone. God has always had me like that, alone in my own company, the best company. Thank you, Jesus. I have been in those seasons. Trust me. Those seasons are about learning who you are. Those alone seasons. There's people that feel like, oh, I'm alone and I just want somebody. Mm-mm, 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 mm-mm. The Almighty is training you up, baby. It's training you up so you don't be around the wrong people. I see so many people running around best friends with their enemies because they so desperate for friends. And that's how the enemy gets you. You be so desperate. You be so scared to be alone. And you be so desperate for somebody to just be around. You don't care who it is. That's dangerous, baby. That's dangerous. You can't do that. You clearly know that this person ain't for you. You clearly know this person ain't for you. You clearly know they don't got your best interest. You clearly know they talk about you, drag your name through the dirt, lie on you, jealous of you, don't never show up for you. Come on. Why would you want to continue to hang around people like that? You see how they treat other people. Baby, I done seen people sit up and call the welfare, get so mad at somebody they was friends with, call the welfare office on them, tell the welfare office all type of stuff. Honey, that person never ever seen me again. And to tell people to this day, well, I don't even know why Shalakini stopped talking to me. Baby, God ain't have to show me nothing else about you. God ain't have to show me nothing else. Baby, if you do that to your best friend, it's only a matter of time you're gonna do that to me. Baby, let me tell y'all something. I walked away, never ever talked to that person again, changed my number and everything. Blocked her all over social media. Baby, absolutely not. The Almighty said vengeance is his, if there's any vengeance. But I'm not gonna stop being friends with somebody and try to ruin their life. I'm no. Demons do that. Did y'all hear me? Demons do that. Only demons are mad when they have no access to you no more. When they had an agenda in your life to take you down. Demons do that. Now, people that may have did something wrong, that's mad they cut off, they're not going to try to hurt you. They'll maybe try to get close to you or like, I apologize. I did do that, and those are genuine people that can come to the table and be like, I apologize. That's my fault. You right, but the ones that do that are demons. Okay. The ones that sit up here and call child services on people for no reason, demons. The ones that sit up here and call rental offices, oh, she got a man living with her, baby. Come on now. I came this morning to tell the truth. Because this is how people are sitting up here moving. Because they miserable. They miserable and they toxic. And they demons, okay? Now you was friends with this girl all this time. You wanna now because y'all had a fallout. You wanna call the office because you so bad. You wanna call the office say, oh, her man been living there for. Why would you do that? For what? That don't come on. That's evil. That was never your friend, and that was always in you to move like that and to be like that. I pay attention. to how people are with other people. I pay close attention. I do. I pay attention to people, what they do when they get mad. I pay attention. I pay attention. Right? They're not happy with themselves. They're not. And that's dangerous. It's dangerous for the simple fact that I'm not condoning people doing wrongdoing, but I also don't condone a friend falling out with a friend and then you sitting up here trying to hurt her. And then it's like these women have children. So you messing with their livelihood because you mad for the moment. You probably don't even have no understanding about the situation. But you ain't giving yourself time to cool off. You ain't giving yourself time to just, chill, heal or not. You just automatically like, oh, I'm gonna ruin her life. I'm gonna ruin his life. Those people are dangerous. They're dangerous. I've had to tell people, listen, don't do that. Just walk away. Just walk away. But some people that's in them. That's in them to do devious stuff, then go around and tell everybody, oh, don't don't be her friend. Really? Come on now. Come on. It's not no just walk away. Mind your business, live your life. Leave it right there. It's okay. You're gonna be okay. You ain't got to get back at nobody. You ain't got to do nobody dirty. Karma, listen, let karma do what it's going to do. People going to get theirs for not treating you right or doing what they did, whatever. People will get theirs. They will learn their lesson. I promise you, walking away is so peaceful. When you just walk away, it's peaceful. Because I don't have to deal with this. I'm not bringing this to the table. I'm not bringing toxicity to the table. I'm not bringing negativity to the table. I'm not accepting. I'm not bringing disloyalty to the table, so I'm not accepting it. I'm bringing respect and love and understanding and caring. And I know people ain't used to that. I know people ain't used to that. I have people tell me all the time, Charlotte, keep me, I'm not used to somebody like you. I hear it all the time. Some people appreciate it. Some people don't appreciate it. And that's okay. That's okay. That's not on me. I appreciate great and amazing people. They're a blessing to me. They're a blessing to me. Great and amazing people are a blessing to me. You don't find those people all the time. Think back when you've been around people that watched you struggle. Said they was your friend, your sis, your bro, your family, but watched you struggle. Watched you struggle. And could have helped you, but they didn't. Watched you. Talked about you. Drug your name through the dirt, told your business. That alone, baby, should help you appreciate those good people. That alone. Remember that relationship you was in? Where they was talking to you crazy? Where they was hitting on you? When they was talking about you to their family? Come on. When they was disrespecting you, not treating you like you was a good woman, not treating you like you was a good man. Remember that relationship where you was busting your butt and all this, that, and the third? That right there should help you appreciate a good person. It should help you appreciate and value that good person you in a relationship with, you in a friendship with. It should help you. It should help you. Look back when you ain't have nobody, and now you have somebody that got your back. Genuinely, those times should help you. I promise you. I think back of when I was in dark seasons and dark times. Like, oh no, this is an amazing friend. I'm gonna treat my friend as such. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna value this friendship. I done been through the ringer with some friendships, so I appreciate this one. I've been through the ringer with some relationships. So I'm appreciate the great relationship, you know? It should help you. Thank you, Valerie. It was in my spirit. My spirit was so full when I woke up. Um, but yeah, I want people to know their worth because you worth it. But also be able to know your worth on a level that you know somebody else's worth too. It's too many times people have these I don't care attitudes. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't care, you know. You can't be like that with everybody. You can't have that type of attitude with everybody. You could be entertaining an angel. You could be that could be your biggest blessing. And you sitting up here with that I don't care attitude. Like, oh, I don't care how they feel, or oh, I don't care. You gonna care when you see them treating somebody else like they was treating you. You gonna care then. You gonna care when you ain't no longer have no access to them. You gonna care then. That's the wrong type of attitude to have with good people. People treat the right people wrong. Follow me. People treat the right people wrong and the wrong people right. Hmm. Yeah, that's a true statement. It's very, very true. Brandon, they think ain't nobody going nowhere. That's what they think. Take people for granted, and see what happens when you take people for granted. When you take great people for granted, the Almighty will move them. I told my ex that um the beginning of last year. I said I feel God is about to move me. He's about to move me because I'm not appreciated in this environment. I'm not valued. I'm just not, you know. And he didn't believe me. He didn't believe me. And then God moved me. God moved me. I left in silence. I left in silence. I didn't have to bash him. I didn't have to do any of that because I know who I am. And I walked away from that situation and started healing and preparing myself. So I didn't take things from that relationship into the next relationship. I was at peace. Okay, it didn't work. It wasn't for me. We wasn't for each other. That's cool. I'ma heal. I'ma prepare myself. You know, because I'm gonna be married one day, baby. I'm gonna be married one day. You know, I'm a be with that kingdom spouse. You see what I'm saying? So I have to prepare for my kingdom spouse. You know, I have to be healed. I can't mess this up. You know, that's what type of attitude you gotta have. I couldn't have the attitude like, oh, men ain't nothing, you know, or he did this, and we ain't even gotta talk about the specifics. I'm going. I'm going to work on me. I ain't have to bash him. I ain't have to do nothing. I ain't have to do nothing. Just walk away and mind my business and go about my life because I have things to do. Yeah, that was it. That was what I had. Silence make the demons in fear. Absolutely. Absolutely. Walk away from a person in silence. Baby, baby, I had so many death threats, I promise you. Death threats, all type of stuff. All type of stuff. People was like, well, what did she do to you? Did she take something from you? Did she People was confused. Like I thought you did something to him or took something from him or beat him up or no, I just left, changed my number. Wasn't nothing else to talk about, you know? Um people people that know that they were wrong, they can't handle that. They can't really handle that. And I think some people are so used to people fighting, you know, fighting for a relationship or fighting them or acting crazy or retaliating. Um, some people feel like that is love. That's not love. That's not love. That's not someone expressing that they love you because they're what? Bleaching your clothes, busting your windows out. That's not love. Excuse me. I wouldn't even want to have that type of relationship with someone. No. Where we're looking crazy to everybody. We're busting each other's windows and bleaching clothes and posting stuff on social media. I don't want that. I want peace. Excuse me. I want happiness. Um, I want to love my man like he's never been loved before. I want to have his back like he never felt like somebody had his back. Like those are the things. I want to speak life and power and inspiration. I want to buy the block with him. You know what I mean? Um, buy a house together. Serve in a community together. Those are the things that I want to do. I don't want nobody taking no video of me busting his windows or him busting my windows or me flattening. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to live like that. That's not what I want. I don't want to argue in the middle of the street with you. I don't want to post your business and screenshots on Facebook. I don't want that. I don't want that. I want a peaceful and prosperous life. That's what I want. That's what I want. That's what I want. Brandon, people don't know we've been programmed to respond in certain ways to certain situations, right? When you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. I'm telling you, I've stopped so many women from acting out, from taking a man's money and running with it. I've talked women out of, you know, not, telling not telling her family what's going on. Um, and not saying not telling her family what's going on like that, but venting to her family. Sometimes I feel like when you're going through things within a relationship or a marriage, you should not vent to your family about certain things because some family members don't know how to be neutral. You see what I'm saying? People always come to me to vent about stuff because when I get around their man, I'm not going to treat him different because of the things you vented to me about. I'm not doing that. If it's a domestic violence situation, that's totally different. But I'm not going to my friend can vent to me about her man. I'm not going to go around him and act weird or act different or treat him smart. No, they made up, they work things out, they're working on each other, working on their relationship. I'm still gonna be like, oh, what's up, bro? How you doing? I'm gonna still do that. A lot of family members don't know how to operate like that. They start treating the person, different, start treating them wrong. And that's why, I like to keep family out of it. What you mean they could be lying to you? What you mean, Tom? What part? Because I missed that. Line about what? Crystal been there. One hit made me snap and he ended up in ICU. Yeah, Crystal. We don't want to do that. We don't want to be in situations we can't come back from. That's why I always try to talk people off that ledge, baby. I've had people call me that were suicidal. Many people that put their all into somebody, and that person cheated. Um, that person did a lot. These people did a lot of different things, and they were very suicidal because they love hard. They seen themselves with this person for life. They were faithful. They just put 100% of themselves into the relationship. So a lot of people, some people, and people love hard. People love hard. Um, so yeah, it affects people different, when disloyalty happens, when their feelings are hurt. So I've had people that have been suicidal. I had people that was like, I just feel like, stabbing him. And I'd be like, you can't stab him. You cannot stab him. Do you want to go to jail? Do you want to go to jail? You cannot stab him. You need to stay away from him. Um, I've been on the phone with people that want to run their car into a wall. That's how hurt they've been. Yeah, yeah. A lot of situations. That's why I try to tell people you have to protect your peace. You have to protect your happiness. You have to. You have to. Tree said, I love hard. Yes, a lot of people love very hard, and they take it very hard when they have been betrayed, basically. They take it hard. They do. Um, I had a guy gonna jump off a bridge before. Mhm. Very, very sad situation. Um, I known this guy for a long time. He's, real dope, real caring. He puts his all in, and that's what he did. He was so and you know what really broke my heart? Um, he was so proud to be with her. He was so proud. I was so happy for him, you know. Um, he started going so hard for her, y'all, you know what I mean? Like he just started, going really, really hard for her. And I was happy for them. And I remember he had bought her he told me it was okay to share this. Um, but I know he had bought her a car. And it was like after he bought her the car, she kind of went left on him. And it was bad and it was painful, but amazing guy. Amazing. Amazing. He was hurt. He was very hurt because he put his all into her. He was doing everything to protect her, care about her, love for her, making sure, she didn't want for nothing. You see what I'm saying? It's like when you get somebody like that, why would you ever mess that up? Why would you ever mess something like that up? That's so weird. That's crazy to me. That's so crazy to me. But he was so proud to be with her. He was so proud to be her man. He was, and it showed. And I felt so bad for him because that kind of hurt is unbearable. And I had to tell him there's beautiful and amazing women out here looking for a man like you. They looking for a man like you. Just because she did not appreciate you, baby, it's not the end. That's not the end. That's her. She didn't deserve you. That's what I had to tell him. She didn't deserve you. I said, there's somebody out here looking to treat you just like you treat them. Just like you treat them. Put their all into you too. You know? But I've seen a lot of situations. I've seen a lot of situations. Time you can ruin those type of people for life. You can, but we also have to understand that what goes around comes around. You reap what you sow. You reap what you sow. You meet a lot of good women, but you're only going to meet one great one. You meet a lot of good men, but you're only going to meet one great man. There's only one person meant for you to be with. And if you mess that up, what happens? Crystal, I'm glad you bounced back too. I'm glad you bounced back too. Sometimes when you love somebody, you really can't control yourself. I understand that. Um, when I was 19, and well, this was 21, 21 years ago, because my son just turned 21 yesterday. But I understand, um, Crystal. I never put nobody in ICU or nothing like that, but my son's father, like, um, I was 19, yo. I was so immature, but I stabbed him. Oh yeah, I stabbed him. I'm not proud that I stabbed them, but baby, I'm sitting up here taking care of these kids, and you out there playing with me. You no. Mm-mm. We can't do that. We can't do. I respect that. I'd rather a person just tell me like I don't want to be with you no more. You feel what I'm saying? Like I'm not the type of person. I'm not gonna force somebody to be with me. I'm not doing that. You know. I'd rather a person just be like this ain't for me no more. Okay, cool. All right, that's cool. You know, I'm gonna move on. This ain't for me. That's fine. But yeah, I was 19 years old, two kids. You know, thinking we was about to live happily ever after. But I wasn't the woman that I am today, you know, so it probably was stuff like I wasn't cheating or nothing, but it probably was things that he needed as a man that I wasn't able to give him at 19 either, you know. Um, Plus we live two different lives. Like I haven't really been the type of person to be, I'm not a party bar go out type of person every weekend. I've never ever been like that. I'm not saying I never went out and went to the bar. I have, but I wasn't no every weekend type of person. I was more worried about my kids, you know, taking care of my kids. I really didn't like people babysitting my kids. I really didn't leave my kids with people. So but that was really never my thing doing it. And he was more of a person that wanted to be out and about all the time. I didn't. So usually people in those type of situations find people that do those same things, you know, when they out in them type of places and bars and stuff, they meet people, you know. But I'm sure that it was a lot that, you know, I had to work on back then as well as him. But yeah, I stabbed him. I stabbed him when I found out he was cheating. I stabbed him. He didn't go to the hospital or nothing, but I did stab him. I don't think I stabbed him. Did he go to the hospital? I don't even remember. I don't know if I stabbed him that hard, but I did stab him. Like, don't play with me. But you can go now. You could go. You could go now. But I stabbed him because I was so angry. I felt betrayed. Like, why would you do that? You see what I'm saying? So I understand those type of emotions, but I couldn't be that person moving forward. I would be in a bad situation. Then what's going to happen with my kids? I can't just go around stabbing men because I can't do that. I can't go around stabbing nobody. No. Yeah, for him, yeah, I stabbed them. I can't do that. No. Um, yeah, I can't do things like that. You know, I learned, you know, from that. You know, I really did. I learned a lot from that. Yeah. hmm Yeah. Desmond, that happened to me. I gave her everything, twins house, and she lied to get me out the house by saying I assaulted her. That's crazy. Now that's one thing I never did. I wasn't, you know, calling no police and doing all that. No. No, 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 no. You know. Christmas Life came a long way. I was 16 when it happened. Yeah, I was 19. I was 19. I'm a whole different woman now, you know. I'm not doing that. I'm not putting my hands on a man, period. I'm not putting my hands on a man, period. Um, if at the end of the day, even if I'm mad or I'm upset, I'm not gonna put my hands on him because I still love him. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like I'm 40 years old. Ain't nothing we can't talk about to get through. I'm an adult that loves to have adult conversations. You know, if this relationship ain't working, let's talk about it. You know, if there's an issue, if it's something I'm not doing, I'm slacking, let's talk about it. I'm willing to fix it. You know, I'm willing to be better. I can admit, you know, take accountability if I'm falling short, you know. So it's just I guess it's maturity. It's maturity and it's growth, you know, and just KOU domestic. I am not domestic anymore. I was before. I was. Um, hmm I was. Yeah. Jason, we live and we learn. Absolutely. Absolutely. Um, Ralph, where did I stab him? I think I stabbed him in his leg or his arm. I would have to ask my mom because my mom was like, I remember you stabbed him and he called me. She's like, what am I supposed to do? Um, I think in his leg or his arm or something. I stabbed him. Yeah, I think I did. Yeah, yeah. At 53, wisdom and maturity are the best gifts. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm glad I'm the woman I am today. I'm glad I took that time to grow and learn, and to just be wiser, you know. Um, yeah, but that's my truth, you know. But I just want people to know their worth. I really, really do. You cannot blame me and my content the reason that your relationship isn't working. People have to understand I don't know you. I don't know you, you know. But some people are so angry, to be honest with you, with black men that they feel like I shouldn't encourage no black men. And there's amazing black men out there, you know. So they feel like you sitting up here encouraging, black men and telling them they have all these rights. And I'm like, what? Huh? I'm doing what? Um, and it's like they're blaming me, you know. And I don't know y'all. I really don't know y'all. So I just think we need some healing. We need some understanding. And to understand, if you feel like a relationship is not for you, then ask yourself, why are you in it? Are y'all in relationships to um get to know each other? And are we having a conversation of what is the goal of the relationship? Or are people just meeting at the club and meeting places, sleeping together and calling it a relationship? Because that's not a relationship. Y'all slept together. You see what I'm saying? Sleeping with somebody doesn't automatically mean you're in a relationship. And I think that's where a lot of people go wrong. They know nothing about each other. Like, have you had a conversation with the person you with? Or if you're single, have a conversation with a person. Do you see yourself getting married one day? You see what I'm saying? Like, have those conversations. I'm not saying on the first date. Um, if I was on a first date with a guy, I definitely want to talk about interests and goals and dreams. Like, where do you see yourself going to, like, one day do I think I would ask that on the first. I think I would ask that. I would ask him, like, do you see yourself like getting married one day? Have you ever thought about something like that? Um, do you have children? Do you want more children? I think those are important questions to bring to the table. What and asking people like, what's your view on, relationships? Are you looking for a relationship right now? Or are you just dating? Like, you have to make sure that you're on the same page with a person, and not just get with somebody and think like, yeah, I'm the prize. You see what I'm saying? And ain't nothing wrong with thinking you that knowing you're the prize, because I know I'm the prize. Okay, I know a lot of y'all are the prize, but you can't think that you're the prize that there's no communication. You have to communicate. You have to know, like, what's up. What's going on. You definitely have to know. You know. Um. Yeah. Desmond. Their broadcasting helped me learn my worth, which I never cared about because I'm very caring and humble. And being caring and humble is cool, but some people will take advantage of that. Some people are looking for people that are caring and humble to take advantage of that. Um, One thing that I've learned is that um people will be in relationships with people and think, oh, this person loves me, and they don't love you. They love what you do for them. They love how you love them. They don't love you though. Weird, crazy, but that's some people are like that. They love the way you move out for them. They love the fact that you love them, but they don't love you. They don't love you. And that's wow. And that's crazy. I don't understand, but that's how some people are, you know. Them type of people, they don't even love themselves. They don't even love themselves. You are a true blessing, sister. Keep it up, and thanks for uplifting and wisdom. Absolutely, absolutely. My spirit was full. I just want people to know their worth. I want people to be in healthy relationships. Um, I know we're so used to being in relationships where it's arguing and fighting and stuff like that. That's not a relationship. A relationship should not be arguing all the time. A marriage should not be arguing all the time and doing all. It shouldn't be that. If y'all can't sit down and have a conversation, like normal, grown people, then maybe it's not for you. Maybe it's not for you. If you're not willing to listen, to understand, maybe it's not, for you. And we're not going to be perfect at it. But as long as you're trying, as long as you are trying, as long as you could take accountability, I think that's great enough. I think that's great enough. Yes, communication is everything. Communication is everything. Don't be sitting out here, you know, doing good people wrong. Because you may never get another good person. Then you got to go watch that person be, baby. You got to go watch that person love somebody like they was loving you. You got to watch. That's why a lot of people are miserable and do what they do, not in just relationships. Friendships, people do that. They will try to ruin what somebody has and try to tell people bad stuff about them because they know that that's a good person. They know that person is good people. You know what you about to miss out on, baby. And they don't want you being no good friend to nobody else. They don't want you sitting up being no good woman or no good man to nobody else. So they'll try to ruin it. They will try to ruin it. Do you hear me? Yeah. They'll try to come in between it because they know who you are, what you stand for, how genuine you are, how good hearted you are. They know. They know. Don't take, good people for granted. Some of y'all are great, great people. I put up a post the other day and I asked y'all, are y'all ready to be loved, correctly? Correct love. Some people feel some type of way because they with somebody and they're not arguing with them or they're not calling them out their name or disrespecting them. And it's like, oh, this is different, This don't feel right, but don't feel that way. You have just been you've been in so many toxic relationships. You have come accustomed to a toxic relationship and thinking that's love. And that's not love. That's bondage. For real, for real. Love is kind. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Love is kind. Um, Love is patient. Love is empowering, inspiring, motivating. Love is powerful. Um, Love is genuine. And love is loyal. When it's real love, it's loyal. It's loyal. It is. It really, really is. But I just want you to, know your worth. I do, because it's important. You deserve the best out of a relationship. You deserve the best out of a friendship, out of family ship. You deserve the best out of it. And make sure you protect your peace and your happiness. Make sure you protect it. Um, Crystal said love is also blinding for some. Crystal, if it's blinding, it's not love. It's a stronghold. It's not love. You may have, felt like that or been taught that. Love ain't blind. It's not love. No, that song, Love is Blind. No, love's not blind. Mm-mm. No, that's not how love operates. But everybody's definition of love is different, too. Love to me may not be love to another person, you know. But yeah, it's not blind. It's amazing, actually, to be loved correctly, in a healthy, positive way. Yeah, something you're not used to. I'm not afraid of what I'm not used to. Don't be afraid because you're not used to being loved. Some people ain't used to it and people push it away. I know people that be like, Shalakimia, I messed up. I want her back. I just wasn't used to. She moved on. I've tried. I've had women come to me, Shalakimia, I messed up. I love them. I never ever felt like, well, why did you do what you did? That don't make sense, baby. I gotta tell people that don't make sense. Why did you do that? And then when I go and talk to the other party, they're like, never ever again. And I'm like, okay. In those type of situations, when I do those type of sessions, coaching, I have to prepare the person that reaches out. I have to make sure both parties agree to talk to me first. I don't take any sides. I'm neutral. Um, I have to prepare people to move on. I have to prepare people now. I have to tell people now when I call him or when I call and speak to her, I'm not convincing them that they should be with you. That's not what I'm going to do. I'm going to let them vent and get off their chest how they feel, just like I let you do that. I don't cross share information. I don't do that. If a woman calls me and she's like, I messed up, I want him back, I love him, I never felt like this before, can you help me? Can you, you know, and you, baby, these women is desperate when they talk to me because they don't even like me for real, baby. Baby, they don't even like me, but they be desperate because they coming around. And she vents to me, right? This is how I do my session. Then I talk to him. I introduce myself, and it's like it's crazy. Sometimes I introduce myself to these guys, and they like, "What? Hold up, what? This is Shalakemia that on TikTok, Facebook, YouTube. Who reached out to you about me? It'd be wild, y'all. I'm telling you. And then after they're done being in shock, I then explain to them, such and such, has reached out to me. These are the things I can share. I'm not here to get anybody back together. If y'all get back together, awesome. Um, but this is your time to vent. The things you share with me, if you do not want the other party to know, the other party won't know. If there are things that you want the other party to know that I can communicate, you tell me, and that's what I'll communicate. But if you share things on this call and you don't want them repeated, they are not going to be repeated. And then once I allow him to vent, then I have to say, okay, now do you think this is something you want to work on? Or do you think this is something you just want to leave it be? And they'll tell me their decision. And then I will communicate that with the other party. And then I will help the other party go ahead and get closure, and we'll talk about, how to just peacefully, go ahead and let things go. Don't look at this as a negative. This was closure. This was the closure you felt you needed. Um, and then we start working on some things personal with that person. It's a healing process, with the other party at that point. This one particular woman, it was a few sessions after that, some healing. It was more of like, we're not doing this no more. You see what I'm saying? We're not taking people for granted. We're not acting this way. We're not speaking this way. Because if you want to be in a relationship that's healthy, if you never want to walk this road again, there are some things that we need to fix right here to move forward, in a situation. So with that one particular session, it was more of it was very private. So it was like, he wishes you the best, in life, and that's it. So when people do sessions with me, I'm pretty fair across the board. I think I've mastered doing sessions. I've had couple sessions before too, So yeah, just want to explain to y'all a little bit. It's just I'm live right now, Curtis. I'm live right now, you know. But yeah. So yeah, that's really it. I just wanted to kind of break that down for people. I don't want people to miss out on their blessings of amazing people. I want y'all to be valued and appreciated. I want y'all to be happy. When you're in a relationship with somebody, the woman's responsibility, okay, us as individuals, we're responsible for our own happiness. When you get into a relationship with someone, the happiness that they bring you is a bonus. A woman is responsible for that bonus happiness for a man. A man is responsible for that bonus happiness for a woman. Yes. Inside of the relationship, absolutely. Should I be at Shalakemia? Should I be happy at Shalakemia? A single person, not single, saying like that. But what I'm saying is, me as an individual, absolutely. Is it the person's responsibility I'm in a relationship with to make sure that I'm happy in a relationship? Yes. And it's my job to make sure he's happy in the relationship. It's each other's job. You understand? You understand? Yeah, it is. People say no. I get it from a lot of women. His happiness is his responsibility, but your happiness is his responsibility, right? Him keeping you happy is his responsibility, right? It's a two-way street. It's a two-way street. But I'm gonna go. I love y'all. It's Saturday. I know y'all probably got stuff to do. Um, I have some things to do too. Today, but I definitely was full and I had to stop and, make sure that I pour out, this message today. I hope that, inside of, this live today that, people have found healing, found understanding, and leave this live knowing your worth, move forward, knowing your worth in life, in friendships, relationships, familyships. Know your worth wherever you go and whatever you're doing. Don't ever forget your worth, because when you forget your worth, you allow people to manipulate you. You allow people to use you, do you dirty when you don't know your worth, because people realize when you don't know your worth. And you don't have to be cocky about it. I know my worth. People know that I know my worth. You know, I don't have to announce it every day. I might some here and there. Like, yeah, I know my worth. I'm the prize. I might get a little bit cocky with it sometimes, but I feel like I don't have to be like that all the time. But before I go, I'm the type of woman that I know my worth as a friend. Excuse me, as a friend. I know my worth in a relationship. I know my worth as family, but I'm also so humble to where I know I recognize another person's worth as well. I love y'all. Happy Saturday. Thank y'all for spending y'all Saturday morning, with me. Just thank you for receiving, the message. I love y'all. Happy Saturday. Enjoy. I'll see y'all later.